next trick I'm going to show you, it's a brand new routine I'm putting here tonight for the very first time. And the concept, when I created it, was based on the story of my life. Just like many of you out there, your stories can closely relate. Here we go. I have here a small puzzle. Now, inside are many different pieces, different shapes, different sizes. Now, even though each shape is completely different from the next, they all fit perfectly into this white frame. Now, the frame doesn't flex, doesn't bend, doesn't change shape. It is solid, just like life. But it keeps us in plain sight the entire time. Let's begin. When I was a small boy, I started planning my future and compiling the pieces in my life that I held the closest. My first piece was my family. I also had my friends. I had my school, which gave me the knowledge, preparing me for the future. I had my inspirations and my hobbies, my passions, that led me to following my dream, pursuing a career as a professional entertainer. I got my very first job performing at a very young age. I had money now, I got my very first apartment. I had my health. But the most important piece of all, ladies and gentlemen, I had happiness. And together, it fit perfectly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is my life. And these are the pieces that I've laid out. I had amazing family who loved me. I had great friends. I had the knowledge for my future. I had my hopes and my passions that gave me the dream to be a professional entertainer, and it got me my very first job. I now had money, my very first apartment. I had my health, and I was happy. I wanted and needed for nothing. But then one day, a new piece of the puzzle came in. I didn't plan on it. I definitely didn't expect it. Her name was Daniela. We met performing in New York. We became friends. We fell in love. I wanted to make her part of my life, but how could she fit? My life was already complete. There was no room to have a wife. I had my job, I had my family, my friends. But as most of you already know, anything you want in life and you're passionate about, if you just arrange a few different pieces, you don't have to lose a single thing. So that's what I did. I started rearranging a few things, changing my priorities. I didn't lose a single piece. And as you see, for anybody out in the audience, you already know the answer to this. No matter how complicated your life is and how much stuff you have to do, there's always room for love. For the next 12 years, Danielle and I traveled around the world. We got to do what we loved doing the most, performing together. We were happy. And as most of you know, this September, a new piece of the puzzle is coming to us. Our very first baby girl, we've named Zariana. Now, when we first decided to have a baby, we didn't know how this would work. How could we travel around the world and fly all the time and our job and still have a baby? How would it fit? But this September, as most of you already know, it doesn't take that much to make a few minor changes. So, we're changing now. And as you see, this September, Zariana will fit just perfectly. This is my life, and these are the pieces that I put closest. But just like you, no matter what pieces you hold close in your life, you can arrange them how you wish. But at the end of the day, they still have to fit back in your frame of life. I can't wait to see what piece I get next.